Hi! Hey everybody! Welcome. Yeah, so tonight is gonna be some Slay the Spire and chill. Hey Badman and Vending Machine and Sala Cavallini and anyone else who might have dropped in, new and returning viewers, my fellow snugs. What's good? What's been good? Well, I feel like I've been putting off gardening a bit too long. Let's see, besides that, I don't know, I've had kind of a relaxing day, I'd say. Been trying to relax a little bit after that stream last night. It was pretty intense. Well, it was just, for me, it was kind of like a major endurance stream, you know? So, I know like 5-6 hours of gaming might not be a lot for some people, but it is for me, so. Hey Racklad, welcome. It's nice to see you all, right at the stream start. Actually got all the way up to night 12 and beat it. So yeah, we're sorry to spoil you. It got pretty despairing near the end there. It was pretty scary because they didn't really tell you like what the objectives were in the last map. You just kind of had to put 2 and 2 together. Then it wasn't like an endurance thing, like all the other ones. You had to actually like kill the and then they had like a whole bunch of bosses like appear on the map, and you had to like kill them all. And they were staggered, so like there was like 4 altogether. Yeah, it was pretty great. Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty. I really enjoyed myself, and I think after a couple days of not of taking a break from the game, I'll be ready to kind of play a little bit more on my own off stream. And I was thinking in the future when I bring back like if I ever bring back Last Spell, which is pretty likely, it might be the case that like since I know the entire runs just like take way too long for you know, one nice thing about roguelites I like is that you can kind of play them in one gaming session. And the Last Spell is kind of a bit too long for like the standard map, but if you break it up into chunks, I think it's a lot more reasonable. And what I can do is like, say I've been playing and over the course of the week and I get to like night 10 or 11 or something, I can always like, on one of my flex days or on an upcoming day, I can decide to like, oh, I'll stream the last spell, and I'll just stream like nights 11 and 12, which just those two might take up like, you know, 2 or 3 hours even. So, and then that'll give people a chance to like not have to like go through like an entire long stream just to see the end of the game or anything. So yeah. I'm glad that people saw at least parts of it. I mean, even if you didn't see the whole thing, I'm glad that you were there at least part of the way. You know, it's much appreciated. It's great having my snugs. But yeah, it's too bad God Emperor died. Even though that was completely my fault, I didn't realize that. Well, I sort of realized it like as I was clicking, but I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. And yeah, like, yeah, I mean, the knights are already pretty huge, like on their own, like even without any particular modifiers. I mean, night 12, I think, like, if they had like an option that you could just like do night 12, well, it might trivialize things a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to say, but they could have like an endless mode of some kind, perhaps, which is kind of like what the last map was, but let me grab my water. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of potential to add like more game modes and stuff like that. I mean, the game's still in early access, so I'd imagine there's still a lot they can do. I mean, it's the combat system is really good already. Like, and I've been enjoying finding out more about like what the items do and all the new items and the unlockables, and it's fun, and you know, there's a lot of replay value. So I really enjoy that aspect. It's just, you know, no roguelite is perfect, I think. With the last spell, it's just that the sessions are kind of long, but it's not as bad if you don't think about completing the entire thing in one sitting, maybe. You know, like I was doing pretty alright, just kind of picking away at it over the course of like 3 or 4 game sessions on my own, you know, doing a couple nights a sitting over the course of like multiple days, you know, and it's when you do it like that, it's pretty nice, I think, as a game, because you get some of the progression that you get from like a more involved like single story experience, like non-roguelite. So you get like a pretty substantial like progression, and you feel like your decisions all matter, but then you also get like a really long but then it's also like repeatable, so it's not like, I mean, it's a lot more repeatable than a lot of other games, I would say. So yeah, it's I really like the game. I do wanna give them my feedback at some point. I have to look into how to give feedback on the well, no, it's not closed beta. In the early access, I know there's like channels you can go to let them know, but yeah, replay. I mean, yeah, you'd hope there. If a roguelite doesn't have replay value, that's a really bad sign. That's kind of part of the thing. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know. It'd be kind of difficult to have a roguelite and also not have replayability value. I think in that case, you just don't like the game. Yeah, and you know, you don't feel too bad going pretty far in that game because you get like increasingly more tainted essence as the night goes on, so it's not so bad. So even if you get eliminated like later on and it's too much for you, it still feels worth it that you got that far, I think, for the most part. Although I will say that if I would have died on that night 12, I would have been a little annoyed, but you know, minor setbacks. I like difficult games. I feel like the challenge, like I enjoy surpassing challenges and bettering myself and kind of achieving things and having good experiences. So and I feel like when I can perform at a high level of skill in something that I enjoy, I get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Yeah, I don't know, and yeah, that's something else, like, I wanna, I guess I'm a little unfocused when it comes to, I don't have, like, one game, I'm not, like, a pro league player or anything like that, so maybe VTubing is pretty suited for me, because I can kind of just do a variety and do things as I feel like it. Yeah, I picked Slay the Spire for tonight because it's a pretty relaxing game for me to play, and while I can't explain the mechanics and stuff, it's not like, I don't think it's all that complicated to understand or to kind of give you the basics, so it should be pretty easy for me to kind of play at a casual pace and relax, and we can probably make it all the way to the end, and not have like a huge 5-hour stream. You know, I think Slay the Spire runs for me clock in at about like between an hour and 2 hours, maybe a little bit more sometimes, depending on how meandering I go or how long my turns take. Because sometimes there's a lot to think about on a turn. It depends on what character you're playing too. Some characters tend to play faster or slower, so yeah, I enjoy so many different games. It's hard for me to like focus on one game. Even like with Magic, that I'm pretty, I can play that at a pretty high level, but like I always go in and out of the game. Like I'll hit the game really hard and then I'll just fall completely out of it for months or even like a year or years, but then I'll get back into it. And I mean, you know, I've done this on and off over the course of like, what is it, like 15 years now? I don't know, 20 years? Since Tempest Block, I guess. So, hey! New faces, hello, welcome. Hi Westy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it should be a relatively smooth run. I mean, sometimes I die like early on from one thing or another, or I just get a little too overzealous or whatever. But most of the time, especially if I'm trying to play a little safe, I think. Well, the other thing that makes it a little bit more difficult too is that the difficulty is getting progressively harder. Like, if I were to do it on, like, Ascension 0 and just kind of, like, the base game experience, I could probably, I don't think I would have too much trouble getting through the whole game most of the time. However, like, I want to complete the Ascension level 20 on all the characters, and that's basically, like, each level is a progressively harder difficulty modifier that has, like, increasingly more complications that are added, like more boss health, more boss moves, various, like, I don't know, like, there's a lot. I'll show you when we get into the game, and I'm at about, like, Ascension level 6, or like 5 or 6, 5 to 7, something like that. with all the characters, so it's pretty much past the base game experience, but it's not unrecognizable. It's just gonna be a harder, souped up version of the base game. So what else? Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy Slay the Spire. When I first like encountered it, I saw somebody playing it, and it really clicked with me because I really like card battlers and deck builders, and I'd never seen like a deck builder roguelite before, and I know there's other ones out there, so I'm excited to try those at some point, but for now I'm trying to kind of complete Slay the Spire because I still feel a lot of enjoyment and a lot of variety from that. And hi Rekka! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just chilling out here a little bit with some Zatsudan before I get into Slay the Spire. I do want to get into it without too long because I do want to make sure I don't really want to go for like super long tonight. Maybe like 2 to 3 hours or so. I'm gonna go until I die pretty much, and it I don't know. It could be well, I don't know. It'll probably be a decent length. I'll do my best not to die early and pitifully or anything like that. So yeah, that's I'd imagine like it seems like it's a good like genre starter, and I'll be excited to play like more, and I'll probably like at some point maybe demo new ones that I try out, or I don't know, like I do want to play some games on my own at times, just so I have like stuff that I can relax and unwind with without having to worry about streaming. But I also like streaming with you guys and showing off new games, so I'm sure you'll be seeing more new games and card battlers and stuff in the future. But for now, we'll just be doing Slay the Spire. Yeah, so. But yeah, let's get into it. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling tonight? Everyone doing good? We got a few more people than normal today. That's pretty great. I'm always happy to see more people. You know, I mean, I'm happy with the people that have been showing up. I'm not like, I don't know. Hey Terrence, welcome. Yeah, I've played Ascension. I have played a little bit of Ascension. I actually, have you heard of Dominion? That's actually, I think, like the deck builder that kind of started out that style of deck builders. That Ascension came out afterwards. Oh, good luck on your interview. I feel like, you know, those, I don't know, sometimes they go worse than what you're thinking, but I usually, for me, like the nerves, getting over the nerves is like 3/4 of the battle, you know? But yeah, Ascension is pretty cool. I haven't played it in forever, though. I played it a few times with like some friends of mine that I knew back in like undergrad, I think. Yeah, and I did play a bit, but I did play more like Dominion because I think I knew more people that had Dominion because it had been out for longer and there were like way more expansions for it. And it's basically like a little less, how do I explain it? Like Ascension is more kind of swords and sorcery, maybe, like, and like battling monsters. But I think Dominion is kind of more like it kind of has a little bit more Catan feel. Like you have like towns and like there are town cards and like more simple. I don't know. It just feels like, and you're buying like provinces and stuff, and it's a little different feel to it. Genshin Impact collab. Yeah, I haven't really played any like Genshin Impact. Well, Genshin at all really. I just like some of the characters, like Paimon and Klee and wait, why am I forgetting her name? Hu Tao. Yeah, I like Hu Tao and Fake Fairy. What's her name? The with the blue hair and is kind of like Fairy, but she's not. And has like the dragon horns. No, not. She's not a lowly. The kind of she has like the curved horns and kind of like bluish hair, and is kind of like kind of the taller type. Ganyu, yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, I like Ganyu too. Mainly in terms of like just, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know like a ton about the characters. Besides like that Paimon is emergency rations and Klee likes to blow stuff up. So yeah, I've been kind of avoiding like really digging into Genshin for the most part, but yeah, I've definitely been seeing a lot of the characters around, and they're very cute, and they're welcome. So yeah, I'm rather partial to a number of their fan arts. It's pretty enjoyable. You can really feel the passion of the artists that enjoy Genshin. So you know, there's a lot of energy, quote unquote, poured into some of these arts. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty like busy with, like, I don't really play as much gacha as I did like before. Well, yeah, like my main two gacha games are like FGO and Granblue. But I don't really play them nearly as much as I did before because I've been a lot busier with other things like VTubing, for instance. There's actually like a really intensive grinding event going on right now in Granblue that I am sort of neglecting right now by my streaming instead, but I don't really have any like super ambitious goals for that, so I'm just kind of, I mean, I have like, I'm kind of loaded for bear for Unite and Fight, and yeah, it's basically like competitive, it's like team competitive grinding. It's pretty weird, I guess, I don't know, and I don't know, I sort of like how everyone hates it. I don't know, there's something that like, there's the camaraderie like of just everyone kind of going through this painful thing and somehow getting enjoyment. I don't know, there's something about the shared suffering that I really enjoy. I might just be like a little bit of a masochist. Perhaps. Yeah, gacha can definitely be a money sink, definitely, and I know that all too well. Yeah, so we'll not get into how much I've wailed on various games, but it's I still manage to enjoy them, and you know, for the most part, I think that I've been able to enjoy them sort of responsibly-ish, kind of, if you squint and look the other way most of the time. But yeah, well, with Granblue, I really enjoy like the gameplay, and although I've been kind of avoiding it because yeah, just been focusing on other things, and with Granblue, like there's just always more stuff that you could be doing. It really does never end. So you kind of have to reach a point where you're gonna play more, or play less, and I've been choosing to play less. Although now it's Unite and Fight, so I've decided to play more. But not as much more as I might have played otherwise in the past. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing like 1 billion honors or anything this time. I might just be going for like a little bit more modest goals. And I should have a pretty easy time of it because I have basically like the ideal like whale gacha Earth grid. And all the limited characters that you could ever want in that element. So this is basically like the most prepared I've ever been for this sort of event. So yeah, if I do decide to hit it hard, then it'll be easier than other times I've hit it hard. But we'll see how hard I hit it. I mean, I could have, I like starting like in, let's see, what about in a half hour is strike time, which is like, which saves a lot of time on the grinding process, the preparatory grinding process before the final 4 rounds, and strike time like makes my setup a lot faster for grinding meat, and you grind a bunch of meat in order to basically have the host tokens to do the bigger quests that give you the honors, and you're basically like farming honors and trying to get as much honors as possible. So it's kind of weird because it kind of gets a little bit less intense as it goes on, because everyone like full autos these days, and the longer, harder quests later on just mean that you can set the Granblue egg timer for a longer amount of minutes before you have to go poke it and restart the quest. But in the early area where you're doing like meat farming, your attention is constantly consumed with re-upping the quest, because the quest literally takes 0 time. You're instantly refreshing as soon as you hit attack for the most part, and maybe like 1 or 2 buttons. So it's most intensive in the meat grinding phase, and it's only intensive depending on what your goals are. If you do want to do like really high honors, then you have to farm the meat accordingly. So since I haven't decided like how far I'm going, I'm just kind of poking it as much as I can when I feel like it, and I'll just kind of go off of how much meat I have by the end of it. So grinding meat, yeah, I guess yeah, it's been so ingrained in me that I just don't hear the lewdness. It's just yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing we do. Grind meat all night long. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Monster Girls and Monster Boys are pretty great. Like, I have copies of the Monster Girl encyclopedias at home, and they're pretty awesome to just like randomly flip through time to time. Pretty creative, and there's a lot of like sexy art and porny stuff and lewdness. I mean, it's definitely not a book for the kids, but I don't know. That's I would say yeah. Don't check it out if you're under 18. Wait until you're older. Although that's one thing I like about my stream times is because it's less likely for kids to be around. I don't do well with kids. Yeah. But yeah, what were we talking about? Grinding meat. Yeah, Monster Girls. Monster Girls are great. and it's awesome seeing like how creative you can get with it, and kind of like the different mechanics and different things. I mean, I like girls and I like monsters, so I mean, you put them together and yeah. Man, I don't know how, like, I don't know, I see some streamers like talking like forever, and I don't see them like drinking water like regularly, like, or I don't notice it. And I don't know how they do it, because I feel like if I just keep talking for like more than like 5 minutes straight or whatever, then my voice starts like, I need to drink more water. I don't know. Monster Musume being at Barnes & Noble. Well, I think like the most risque, quote unquote, manga that I would get at like Barnes & Noble is Negima. Just because I remember when like they used to, I don't know if they still do that, but they used to like shrink wrap it. So you couldn't even like peek through it. And I mean, that makes sense in a way, kinda, sorta. Just because Akamatsu is really known for the fan servicey stuff and making you feel really warm and fuzzy if you're kind of the lewd type, which I am kind of. I really enjoy Negima. Negima is my favorite manga, hands down. I have like every Del Rey English volume except for like 3 of them. I'm missing. I just haven't gotten around to getting 2 of them, and then I lost 1. But yeah, so it's like 30, 36, 38 volumes, I think. Maybe 38. I forget. Interesting undertones to the narrative. I haven't actually checked out like Monster Musume. I watched a little bit of it. You know, the show that I really liked that had a lot of monster girls was Interspecies Reviewers. That was a really good show. I enjoyed that, like, I don't know, when you have like high quality anime that revolves around sex, and like the art style and the animation are all very good, and it's also like it has an interesting story and good characters, and it's funny and pretty hot a lot of the times. So I think there's a little something for everybody in there, unless you just don't like sex or monster girls, or you know, you're minor or something, then no, that's not for you. But for me, I love it. Yeah, well, we're about to be playing some Slay the Spire. We're gonna get right to it, I think, in a couple minutes. We've just been chatting and chilling. I just wanted to kind of have a chill hangout and chat with my snugs before we get into it, because it'll be a little bit attention consuming, so I won't be as just chatting about whatever. So I generally try to kind of explain what I'm doing and not just kind of blaze through. So when we actually get to Slay the Spire, I mean, it's not like we can't talk about other stuff while we're playing Slay the Spire, of course, but I will have other stuff like in the game that I can comment on. So yeah. So yeah, if there's anything you want to ask me, feel free. But otherwise, we'll probably get to it in a couple minutes. I just need to drink a little bit more and probably refill my bottle. Hydration is pretty important. I know some people might think that hearing about the hydration thing is like a broken record or something, but I do think it's pretty important. I mean, we are like made mostly of water, right? Oh, that's great, yeah. There is definitely a lot to gush about. And then not just like, I mean, even with the same like monster girl, you can have like very different versions of it, right? Like, I mean, you have, like for example, there was that one anime that had like the vampire girl, the mage, the werewolf, and the robot. Or was there a Frankenstein one? I don't know. There's that, and they did that in kind of like a fun way, and then you have like others that will take like the vampire thing and be a lot more serious, and well, I don't know if do vampires count as monster girls? I guess they do. They're like, I guess they're monsters, yeah. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think vampires probably count. I don't know where else you'd classify them. And I mean, yeah, they are regarded as monsters, I think, in pop culture. So, yeah. All right, so I think now's a good time. We can get to Slay the Spire. I did enjoy having a chill chat, and I'm sure we'll relax and unwind a little bit after the game. So there'll be that too. So it'll be good. Just give me 1 second, and I'll switch over to the game. I am actually using like a couple of mods, if anyone's wondering. I'm not, let's see, okay, and then here we go. Okay, so that's good. Everyone see everything all right? I think we're good. And I've got audio and everything. Alright, great. Yeah, so I guess we'll just start. And so I'll show you like what we got here going on. So we got the 4 characters. If people aren't acquainted with Slay the Spire, it's basically like a deck builder card battler where you're climbing floors in this spire, and there's 3 acts along with like an extra act, and it's basically a card battle. You'll see. So I'm working on Ascension right now, which is after you beat the game, you can like things get harder. Like for example here. Like elites spawn more often, normal enemies, and then it just ramps up. So each successive ascension level just adds everything from the previous levels, as well as something new. So the difficulty just progressively ramps up. So this is where I left off. It looks like I'm at level 6 with the Ironclad and Defect, and level 5 with the Watcher and Silent. So the mods we have are, yeah, more elites, stronger normal enemies, stronger elites, stronger bosses, heal less after boss battles, and then start each run damaged. So, you know, those are some significant mods. I mean, especially the bosses are deadlier. Can definitely trip you up. So I wonder which character we should run. I mean, it would kind of make sense to kind of keep them keep them even, but I don't really have to. I can still play like the Ironclad or the Defect. Does anyone have a preference? Or maybe we can like vote if multiple people feel a pull towards one or the other. I'll go over the basic types. So you have the Ironclad. He's or she. I don't. Right. Sold his. Okay. Ironclad, Defect. Yeah, the Defect is fun. The Defect is very like combo-y. There's a variety of playstyles, but it's definitely like the one. It's the character that's simultaneously the most likely to have a dud and kind of have a tendency to like stall out, but also just have the most explosive. And I mean the Watcher's also like that, although I think the Watcher's a little bit more well-rounded and stronger. The Silent also has a lot of combo potential, but combos in different ways, and I mean they all have combos. The Silent basically involves like a lot of card draw and cycling through. Yeah, it's they have similar flavors. Okay, so we got 2 votes for Defect and 1 vote for Ironclad. I feel like I've been starting to get the hang of the Defect, so the Defect might be fun to do, I think. Although the Ironclad, the nice thing about Ironclad is I guess it's a little bit more... I mean, it's like the starting default unlocked character, but I mean, that doesn't mean you have to play as for the first session, so I mean, we can do the Defect. Yeah, I don't really have like a huge preference, I think, right now. Maybe the Defect a little bit would be good. So I guess we can start with this. So let us do Defect then. Okay, greetings. Okay, so this depends on how risky I want to do this run. Like, if I wanted to be safe on the first pick, it'd probably be best to just pick upgrade a card or 100 gold. Losing starting relic is actually not bad, because this relic is like, it's okay. And you have the potential to have pretty powerful boss relics, so I think I'm gonna... although the problem with boss relics is they often like restrict your gameplay. So the relics like basically give you additional effects during battle or outside of battle. We'll see. We'll do the boss relic and see what we get. Let's see. Okay, that's about the most benign boss relic we could possibly get. It's Tiny House. So yeah, you get 1 potion, 50 gold, raise max HP, obtain 1 card, upgrade 1 random card. It's kind of a little grab bag, a little bit everything. It's not really the greatest, but it's better than like if we were to get the 1 card that keeps you, like the fusion core, I think, the one that keeps you from being able to upgrade, because upgrades are really important to... Ooh, okay, so we got a defragment, we got a capacitor. There's a rarity to the cards, so these are common, and then the blue is uncommon, and then there's gold ones that are rares, and then there's colorless cards that have their own, that are also their own rarity. I think we're gonna go with defragment though. Maybe we'll go with some kind of we'll see how it goes. Alright, so... if people might notice that I am playing with a little bit of mods, they're mainly like quality of life mods. Like here, normally they're not colored like this. The coloring really makes it a lot easier to decide what path you're gonna go. I think we're gonna, see, elites are not actually that bad to hit, cause, you get relics when you beat, elites, and the relics can be pretty powerful, so, what I want to do is prioritize, bonfires, cause I want to upgrade as much as possible. Okay, so if I go, and then this is another mod that I got. If you right-click, it lets you kind of trace a path, which is really useful for. Let's go like this. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna block a little bit of damage. Okay, we got the 2 focus. So yeah, the different cards, you start off with like this basic deck that only has a handful of cards, and you basically, you draw like 5 cards a turn, and then you have like this energy that you can use. Okay. And then yeah, each time you beat something, let's go with cool-headed. Yeah, I welcome you to do a run, definitely then. Let's see. In the early battles, you kind of just want to conserve your... Try not to lose too much HP early on. Ooh, another defragment. Let's go with that. At the start of your turn, upgrade... Okay, this is a really good relic. Start of your turn, upgrade a random card to your hand for the rest of combat. So each turn, it's upgrading a card of yours, and the defect gets really good with upgraded cards. However, it does give you this curse, but we can remove that curse. Yeah, the relic, the curse is pretty bad, but it's removable, so... So it should be fine. So, especially since the shop is the very next, Okay, so we got 182. There's nothing in here that I think is really interesting, so I'm just gonna remove that. else do I want? Honestly, none of these are that... Oh, dramatic entrance? No. I think I'll just... Maybe sweeping beam would be good. In a deck builder, there's a lot of considerations you have to make. You kind of have to keep yourself from watering down your deck with bad cards. That's definitely one consideration. Let's see. We don't... I think we're good. We'll just leave and save our money. Okay. Yeah, see, like, that weapon tongs is gonna be upgrading cards every... And then they also stay upgraded for the rest of the battle. So it's really good. This is a really good start. There are a few ways that you can get permanent curses though, so it is possible. Let's see. Let's defend, channel. Oh, defragment. Yeah, let's just... We'll take 3 damage. Let's just full defend. I guess I could have just killed that one. Okay. So we'll kill this. Yeah, Curse of the Bell is definitely one of those. Okay, zap, defragment. So it looks like we're gonna be doing a kind of, well, frost focused. Ooh. Start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. I'll take it. Okay, and then smithing. There's when it comes to upgrading, there's certain cards that get a lot better when you upgrade them. Like for example, Zap and Dual Cast are both like a lot better when they cost 0 as opposed to 1. Okay, that's not great. Let's see. No. Ooh, auto shields. Okay. Maybe we just remove another card? I think I'm gonna grab the auto shield. Yeah? Okay. So with the defect, one of the things you want to focus on at first, early on, is you really want to be careful that you're you want to focus on defense, because if the defect survives, then the defect can do a lot of good stuff. Let's see. 8 and 6. Let's grab this. We could do something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll start off with Nowcast, machine learning, strike. Okay. These guys are pretty powerful. Okay, so we want channel 1 frost, draw 2, 14. This is what I meant when, like, you have to be really careful about having enough defense. Frost orbs are really good for those, because it's just free defense, especially if you're gaining, focus, then these frosts just do a lot more. See, like, I'm already at 9, and I take, like, no damage. Another, okay. So, we'll do that. Okay, let's... you can get a lot of curses at one time, I do think. Okay, auto shields. Drake. This is useless, okay. Okay, we're gonna ditch that. Okay, let's... Okay, and... ooh, that's a good one. Start at each combat. See, this is the advantage of fighting, elites. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Okay. Unblocked attack. Deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique or... This might be too much shields. I don't know. Nah, it's not too much. Okay, let's go here. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. I'm gonna skip that one. And there are these keys that there are various ways that you can get them. They unlock the final boss of the game. The extra act after you've already, like, beaten the game. Okay, so with the defect, the first upgrade I always do is zap, and then second one is pretty much always dual cast. Just to make these cost 0, so you can pretty much always use them. Okay. Vulnerable. Let's... Okay, that turned out good. was a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, damn, that's a big divide. Okay, so let's auto shields, dual cast, channel, and we have more than enough, so let's. I think we're good on defenses for now. We could. All we have for attacks are like the strikes, which that's good. Okay, okay. Oh, fruit juice. Oh, another defragment. I think, yeah, we go for that. And then we're just gonna drink this now. Since that gives you max HP and, yeah. Okay, what's this? Okay. This is the remove, transform, or upgrade. You know, do I pick? Okay, I do pick. So the next thing I want to upgrade is these defragments, I think. It's either cool-headed or defragment. Because the draw 2 cards is really good, but gain 2 focus basically doubles the value of the card, so... let's defragment that. Oh boy, the mask person. I'm just gonna grab the gold. I really don't want to, I really don't want to get the bad mask. Let's see. Boss is slime. I have a gain 2 focus potion. So I could either rest here, get the ruby key, or smith. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade the last defragment, I think. Unfortunately, I don't have, I only have one way to get frost orbs right now. I could really use a second way. And more frost sources is what I need right now, I think. Okay, so let's start off. This is kind of a... This is kind of the prep phase. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Let's put cool-headed first, followed by zap, and then 2 defragments. Okay, now... Oh, of course now I don't get the... Okay, so now I have to do a little bit of math. Hi Zeno, nice, welcome to my stream. Hope you enjoy it. Let me get some water so I'm not, Okay, let's see here. 18, 24, okay, can I deal... I need to deal 48 damage. When you get it down to 50%, it'll split into 2 smaller slimes. So, okay, so we're gonna wanna... I think I'm gonna use this focus potion now. And then, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Okay, 9, 18, 27, 71, okay. Okay, so we're gonna... I don't want it to divide yet. So one strategy for fighting this is when it divides, it'll cancel the thing it's doing for that turn and then split into 2 smaller slimes. But they split equal to the current HP. So if you just knock it past 50%, you'll have 2 slimes that have a lot of HP. But if you get them down to like just above 50% and then you deal a whole bunch of damage, those slimes that spawn will be a lot smaller. So I have to be a little careful how much damage I deal. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna machine learning. Okay, so here's an example. Like, if I were to strike, I would deal more damage, but then it would be knocked down to 69 damage. Woo woo. It'll be knocked down to 69 damage and split at basically the max HP that it could have on a split. And it doesn't even cancel like a big attack, so I'm just gonna defend and pass the turn. Okay, so now, okay, it's still not attacking. 78, well, I'm not gonna be able to, because this is gonna put it past 50, so I just need to deal a bunch of damage now. So I'm just gonna strike it. But notice how high am I? Normally these things do 8. Oh no, wait. I think they normally do like 3, and they're doing 11 now, so it's definitely really... Oh, okay, shoo. I'll try to remember that. Yeah, so we're just gonna... Wait, there's no reason to defend here, really. Okay, so now it's gonna split. Let's... Okay, let's draw a card. Get rid of one of these. These things also split, so getting them at low HP is pretty good. Okay, and then we'll burn that. Okay, so these should split into really 2 tiny slimes. Okay, I think we got this in the bag. Yeah, because we just do that, and then we do that, and we'll just burn that, and... Okay. And then we'll do this and just pass the turn. You gotta do it quickly, too. You can't, okay. Ooh. Bias cognition is a little dangerous. It's good if you're, like, gonna kill really quickly and deal a lot with the 4 focus, but if you notice I have, like, 3 defragments already, so like my focus is gonna be high as is. So, and this is kind of crap. This card kind of sucks because it's very unfocused. So multicast is definitely the pick here. And then let's see what we got here. Ooh, inserter. Runic Pyramid is kind of dangerous. I know a lot of people that don't like it. I don't know. I don't use it that much, so I calling bell is pretty good, but this is one example of you get a curse that you can't remove. You can't remove the calling bell curse. But I think we're gonna go with the inserter. And then next we're gonna try to get as many, cause we have stuff to increase focus. So now if we get more orb slots, we can get pretty degenerate. So okay. So next up, again we're wanting to prioritize bonfires. So. And we also want to hit this at some point. There's going to be like one flaming elite in each zone until I beat it, and it'll drop the emerald key, and I'll need that for like the final thing. So I think for here. Okay, so I think this is the path I want. Something like this. And then we'll hit that shop. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So this way we hit 4 more bonfires, so we get a lot of upgrades. Upgrades are really good for us, even though we have the warp tongs, so everything that's not upgraded is gonna get upgraded anyway, but this is how we ensure that we have certain upgrades. But I guess upgrades are a little less important for us than normal. Okay, okay, so let's auto 19, 11, 19, 20, 22. Okay. We're gonna... These guys are a little annoying. We might use this explosive potion. Although we might save it for an elite, though. Okay. Let's zap. Cool-headed strike. Okay. Oh, now they're defending. Oh, I should have put this orb first. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, so we're just gonna try to get lucky here, I think. Because they're gonna defend, and then they're gonna both escape with a whole bunch of my gold, which is pretty annoying. Yep, they might actually escape on us, because I don't know. Well, let's see. It kind of requires getting lucky. Let's throw... Okay. Damn. Well, that's annoying. We are a little low on damage. You know, this barrage is actually really good, because we're gonna have a lot of inserter slots, so... And we do need more ways to damage. We're looking for damage sources and frost sources right now. it's a little dangerous where we're at, because let's see. Because I don't have many orb producing things yet. 6 damage for each channeled orb. Okay, we should be good though. 11 and okay, let's defragment, auto shields, defend. Yeah, see, our defense is pretty good once we get things going. That's the whole thing about the defect is you kind of gotta survive the early game, and then you can just kind of run rampant with your advantage. Like here, let's gain the block and then do that. Okay. Let's just, yeah. Okay, this is annoying. We're still not getting the stuff we want. Hologram is a decent card, but it's really best when you have it upgraded. I guess we'll take the hologram. We have to be a little careful because our deck's getting a little bit big. Oh, 4 plated. That's really good. Okay, we're gonna definitely choose this because I could really use. Okay. Oh, Glacier. We're probably picking Glacier here. Yeah, we're definitely picking Glacier. Because channel 2 Frost. We need stuff that channels Frost. Cold Snap's possible too, but like, this is defensive and it channels more orbs. Okay. And then now we're gonna go to the shop. Okay. Deal 11 damage, gain 1 artifact exhaust. Add X random colors, they cost 0. Oh, Ice Cream is such a cool card. Especially if you have like turbo and stuff, you can just, yeah, you can do some pretty dumb things with it. Core Surge is... Oh, do you have, over 100 followers? Cause yeah, I just changed my channel name, to Yomadani Kumiko, like recently, like, but I wasn't able to do it until I got to 100 followers, so. Yeah, loop was possible, definitely possible, especially since we have, although I'm considering one of these relics, or just removing a card. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. That's not really. Oh, thanks a lot, Westy. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Enjoy. Take care. Oh, are you talking about on YouTube, Racklad? Yeah. Yeah, let's take a loop, and then let's remove a card. What card do you want to remove? Let's remove a random strike. Yeah, let's, and then... And I'm gonna buy this potion. Okay, so now we got the smithing. Okay, so... updating barrage is good. Loop is probably the one here because it has the biggest effect, I think. Especially with powers, like, I mean, if you upgrade a power, right, like, it's basically having that upgrade effect every turn, as opposed to other stuff when you just cast it, so, I think loop is the priority here. We're in a little bit better shape. We have a way to generate, okay, so we're gonna machine learning, defragment, and just strike. And that's pretty nice. We have this free plated armor. Okay, so we're gonna auto shields, zap. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so we're gonna shield for 12 and take 24. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that, and that. We'll try to minimize our HP loss so we don't have to heal as much. Okay, so let's defragment again. Auto shields. And then cool-headed. Oh, and then the glacier. That's fine. Okay, so now we took a little bit of a beating early, but I don't think we have to worry anymore, especially with this. Yeah, let's... Oh, you know what? Loop might have been not the best choice, cause loop triggers at the start of your turn, and auto shields is if you have no block. So if you have a frost and it's looping, then auto shields is basically useless. That's fine though. It's fine, because by the time we have, like, looped frost orbs, we're probably fine on yeah, because, like, notice we already, like, we're not taking any more damage. Okay, let's grab another one of these orbs. And then we'll just pass the turn. Okay. More abilities to get frost orbs, I think, would be good. And then let's smith. Multicast would probably be good to upgrade. I think multicast is the next one, cause it's kind of bad if it's not upgraded. Okay. Ooh. Bottle tornado. Okay. One of these defragments or the loop? Let's do the loop. Yeah, but if we do the loop and then we're gonna have auto shields, yeah, I like swapping out the dev art on some of the cards where I like the dev art, so let's see. I can either do loop or defragment. Let's do loop. Okay. And then okay, we're gonna upgrade cool-headed. Let's go with the elite. Okay, it is this group. I only went with this. I only went with this because I had the explosive potion. Let's see. Okay, so we definitely want to start off with auto shields. Okay, we don't want to draw 2 cards because it's just gonna... Let's try to kill the first one. Okay. Okay, it's a little dangerous right now. Let's throw this because we're gonna need to. Gain focus. This is really rough. This is what I meant about having a lot of defense. It really helps. Okay, so I'm gonna gain 2, 4, 8, 4, 8. Wait. Oh no, it already, okay, it triggered twice already. I think I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, this is... We might still be dead. Let's see. Yeah, we're dead. Aw, dang. I shouldn't have taken that elite. So much for that, saying I'd probably make it to the end just fine. Yeah, this was the group that I think I was the most worried about, but I thought that the explosive potion... and I thought I had enough defenses, but the loop wasn't strong enough. I probably should have picked defragment. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it was still good. It was still a little early. I think I want to play another run though. Maybe we can try a different character this time. Well, let's do the ironclad, because someone mentioned the ironclad. Okay. The starting relic is pretty good, so I think I'm gonna take this damage. Okay, so the Ironclad is less focused on upgrades, but is still good. I think the Ironclad is pretty, has a decently strong early game, so. Let's. Okay, we can. Oh wow, we can hit a lot of bonfires. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wow. You don't see that very often. And we're hitting... Okay, and we got the early shop? Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Okay, we're just gonna kill this thing. I'm gonna try to play a little bit faster this time, maybe. Not much to do in the early part of the game. Okay, combust. Let's go with combust. Okay, let's smash both of those so they lose their shield, and we heal a little bit. And we're gonna do that. Okay. What do we got? Add a random card and tech card. 2 damage 4 times. Okay. We're gonna grab Pummel. And maybe go for a strength build? We'll see. Okay, so 3 attacks. We will defend. And weak potion. Good, good. Intimidate's not. Okay, so we got Pummel and Combust, and do we want this? 25% less damage with attacks. Yeah, let's take it. That might have been a mistake, but effect of your cost X cards are increased by 2. Every 3. Start H. Okay. We're gonna grab the Inflame. And Panache might be fun, although I don't think we have the deck for it. Probably not. Madness can combo pretty well. Ghostly Armor is not bad. I'm trying to think of what X... Oh, you know what? We're gonna grab Chemical X. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna remove a block card. And then we're gonna get a Ghostly Armor. Okay. Okay, this is the divided person. So we're gonna weaken. Let's not use the combust so we don't take the damage. Okay, 4 damage, 4 well, yeah, let's just power through. And then best defense is good offense in this case. Except in this case where we're gonna defend because we can't kill it in one turn. Okay, a fairy bottle. That would have been useful before. Okay. We're gonna skip a card here. I don't think exhaust all none. I don't think we want second wind. It's not bad for certain decks. Like if you're playing with a lot of wounds or other stuff, it can be good. But we're gonna skip. Okay, so what? 2 weak, 2 damage 5 times, 3 strength. I'm gonna upgrade Bash. I usually upgrade Bash first. What mod is this from? Not modded content. I don't think I've ever seen this event before, actually. That's the funny thing. Let's... Ooh. Smiling mask. You wanna... Should we get more loot? I think we're gonna get more loot. More loot. Oh. Oh, it's already active, too. This isn't great. This will be fine. Okay, okay, now we're gonna use this weak potion. And we're gonna take a lot of damage. I think we're gonna... Yeah, we need to add to our strength because we're not dealing a lot of damage. Okay, the problem with Lagavulin is it basically like weakens you every turn, and your blocks and attacks start going for less. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Okay, we're at 2. That's fine, we got this. Cleave might be good, although I think I'm still gonna skip. Maybe Pommel Strike. No, I'm gonna still skip. And we're gonna rest. Recovered a little bit of HP there. Ooh, Pen Nib's really good. So we're gonna take the Pen Nib. And we might die at this. Let me guess. It's gonna be red guy. That's my guess. Red guy. Oh, and he has metallicize. Okay. This guy is kind of brutal. He just hits you and deals more damage when you when you play like a when you play a skill. Okay. Play. He gains 2 strength whenever you play a skill, so that's the kind of annoying thing. We really need a whirlwind. That's what we're looking for. Whirlwind would break the game open because we got Chemical X, and whirlwind is like one of the strongest cards for Ironclad even without Chemical X. Okay, so this is what we're getting next turn. Okay, let's... 27. Okay. I guess we're just gonna be at low HP. Or just die. Guess I'll die. At least I have this. So that potion's gonna save me. There's no point to... Okay, yeah. 8 off. I'm gonna lose the potion, yep. And... okay. Oh, see, that was the hard elite. So we get a lot of stuff. Whenever you add a card, gain 9 gold. Okay, Emerald, Bean, and offering is... Offering's not a bad card at all. Lose 6 HP is a lot of HP for me right now. How's the map going? Okay, yeah, let's grab it. Draw 5 cards. I think we're gonna upgrade the Inflame. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the Inflame. Wait. Okay, so we're here, and then we have an elite. Okay, we're actually gonna rest. I don't wanna lose this. Okay, let's... Ooh, Combust would be good here. It's okay, I don't think we need it. Okay. I suppose I could... I'm gonna pass on that. And then kill that. Okay, let's bash you. Let's not lose the HP for no reason. Okay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Oh, this can actually end up working pretty well. 14. Strength affects this 3 times. Anger was a card I thought was good at first, but it's actually really bad. When I was playing early on, sword boomerang. Let's go with heavy blade. And I think we have enough HP now, so now we want to upgrade Inflame. Okay, and then let's go for this. Transform to remove, lose 3 max. Anger. Let's anger the mushrooms. Yeah, I don't want to lose all that HP. Okay. Ooh, Pen Nib is active. Yeah, so Pen Nib is cool. Every 10th attack you deal double damage, so it can set up for really, really explosive we're gonna kill this one. Unfortunately, we still take like full damage because we got the vulnerable when you kill these things. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna Fable? I haven't really played Fable, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so we can kill that. Odd Mushroom is pretty good though. It basically reduces the impact of Vulnerable, which is one of the worst debuffs because you basically take 50% more damage when you're vulnerable. We really want a Whirlwind though. We're gonna skip, I guess, and who's the boss? Okay. Let's play it safe. Okay. I really hope we get to like the final boss, cause it has one of my favorite it's one of my favorite tracks in the game. Really? Do I? Okay, I guess I'll take Metallicize, but am I just gonna take this in the face? I can't deal 12 damage. Wait, 9? Yeah. Do I? No, wait, I got Combust. Okay. Okay, good. Otherwise I was gonna take that to the face. Okay, let's Inflame. I guess, yeah, attacking there was kind of dumb. Well, no, okay, so this would do 60 damage to it, but it also has thorns, so it would deal 12 damage to me. You know, I think this is where I use Offering. And then I use this drink potion. Okay. Oh, it only hits you once. Okay. Okay. If you can effectively knock it into this mode, it's not so bad. Okay, okay, we got it. Limit break, I think, yeah, we're definitely gonna go... We're basically doing like a strength build. You can no longer rest. Elites drop an additional relic. Black Star is really good to get in the first zone, especially since you can aim for elites from then on. It's also dangerous, but... But I think we could really use another energy. So we're probably gonna take either the Cursed Key or the Coffee Dripper. Not being able to rest is a little dangerous, right? Like, however, whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. So, getting this on the first, that means we're gonna open at least 2 chests. 2 more chests, because there's mid-chest. Let's go with the Cursed Key. It is only 2 curses, technically. Okay, we got a lot of money. Okay. So I think we're gonna do this. Take that. Something like... We really need Whirlwind, so we're gonna hit 2 shops in hopes that we get Whirlwind. Okay. Let's use the Offering. Okay. I got a week. Yeah, we definitely wanna we want to reduce this plated armor is kind of annoying. Every time you hit it, it'll reduce the plated armor. Let's see. So for example, if I bash and then I do pummel, it should reduce it by 4. Yep. And then we'll just do that. Alright, take care, Suge no. Okay. $10, $15. I think I can just kill them. Yeah, if I just do that, doubled. Oh, that's not enough. Oh no, wait, it is enough. No, I don't have enough with combust. Okay, that was a little more annoying than it could be, but whirlwind. No whirlwind. We're gonna get carnage. Come on, whirlwind. See, if we had had whirlwind, and then we would have gotten bottled flame, it would have been so good. Well, we do have this smiling mask, so let's remove stuff from the deck. Draw one card and return. Strawberry's pretty good, I think. We do have a second shop that we're hitting, so... I think I'm gonna just save for the second shop. Let's remove another block. Or maybe I should remove the strike. We're a little low on block cards in this deck. Okay. Let's use this. Perfect. Okay. Okay, pin nib, yeah. Whirlwind, no. Fire breathing. Whirlwind? Whirlwind? No. Prevent the first time you lose it. When your HP is at or below 50, 3 additional strength. Unplayable status can be played. I love this dev art. Card is exhausted, gained. Whatever card is. First time you'd lose HP. honestly, I kind of want to prepare for the possibility of getting Whirlwind, so I think I'm going to get Secret Weapon, another Ghostly Armor, and remove a Strike. Ooh, Snecko. Yeah, before Snecko starts going nuts, let's... So Snecko makes you confused, which makes the cost of your stuff kind of random. So I get a free defense. This is 8 damage for 2, 6 for 2, 14 for 1. Obviously that's the winner. Snecko? Yeah, it's, oh yeah, it's kind of like the Snicks, the Snugs, but not. This is like the evil Snug. Okay, let's gain strength. 13, 26. Does this really have to cost 1? There are no attacks in my drop. Really? Okay. It was the very next card. Oh, this is so painful. We don't... Berserk. We're just gonna keep skipping. We need more ways to gain strength. Okay, let's remove that. Oh, these guys again. I hate these guys. Okay. We're gonna... Uh, 32, 8, 16... Unfortunately, I can't kill any. Okay, I guess we're just taking a bunch of damage. That's fine. Let's... Let's throw this again. Are we gonna die to these again? 24. Double damage, so 12. Okay, let's deal 9. Okay. Okay, good. Intimidate. Ghostly armor. 14. Let's not lose 6 HP. 17? That's unfair. Really? Okay. Okay, now I have to use offering. Okay, you made me use it. Okay, now we're at 1. Did it really only give me 1 at... Oh my... Did I just lose this one too? Okay, I hate elites on the Act 2. I swear, I hate these things. If it would've just... Wait, okay, wait, maybe... 20? No, wait, 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 wait. I'm not dead. Okay. Okay, maybe we got this. Oh my god. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. Whirlwind? Whirlwind? No? I hate you. I hate you, game. Where are we? Okay, we got, I think we're just gonna skip, and then we're gonna rest. Okay. Okay, so if we open this, we get a... Yep, we get... Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Okay, we don't got... Let's take the Sapphire Key. Oh boy, it's get jaxed. Transform 2 cards, get jaxed. Jax is actually really good. Okay, and... we want to upgrade... We want to upgrade Pummel, I think. Honestly, we don't really need the Combust in our deck. We really need a Whirlwind. We have this Chemical X since the beginning of the game, and no Whirlwind. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Let's lose some HP. Yeah, this is why I said that I enjoy kind of Slay the Spire is kind of like a therapeutic or relaxing game for me. Geez, 8, 16, 20. It's gonna deal... Maybe I suck at this game. Yeah, we don't want to play Combust. At least we have self-forming clay. Okay, now we have Pen Nib. Let's take the thunderclap. Let's take the... Oh boy, oh, we have this curse. I forgot about that curse. 17, 15, 16, okay. Okay, we might be at 1 again. Okay, good. We got the weak. We got that. Okay. We got a lot of close calls, huh? Well, this is kind of... Oh, God. I guess... I think we just lost. We don't have any pen nib shenanigans. We don't got any healing shenanigans. We're just gonna kill ourselves. I guess getting to the end of Slay the Spire might not be happening tonight. Oh jeez. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like I need to like upgrade my playability. I need to do a little bit outside research and learn a little bit from other people. Like I've taken to the game pretty well, and I've gotten up to like this far without too much trouble. But the extra modifications like just kind of add up, and it's been hard to get runs off the ground sometimes. Like my win rate is a lot lower than I'm glad that you've been around. I'm glad all of you guys are around. Thanks for coming. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's also very RNGesus. Like honestly, if I would have gotten Whirlwind at like any point, like Whirlwind is not even... Is Whirlwind even a... Let me see. Okay, it's an uncommon card. So it's not like a common. Thank you. I'm wondering if I want to continue, because if I do get a good run, we're probably gonna be here for at least a couple more hours, and I don't think I wanted to do like a super long stream this time. So and knowing my luck, and the next run's gonna be like the amazing run that just is takes forever because I have to think a lot on each turn or something. I might want to do a little bit of Slay the Spire research before I play it on stream, I think. This is a little bit of an embarrassing showing. I mean, I guess I could just, like, play the game on Ascension 0 and have a lot easier time and just kind of do it as a showcase. But that's not fun. Well, it's fun. It would be fun, but I like playing at the I mean, one of my goals is to like eventually get to Ascension 20 on all characters. That would be really cool if I manage to get there. I don't know if my interest or attention will last that entire time, but we're currently at like 5 Ascension 5 and 6. So maybe we'll see. I want to get to at least 10 with all of them, but I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, because I've mostly been kind of going off my own card game intuitions and stuff, and I've read a little bit about strategy, but it's still like there's still like, you know, a lot of people have done a lot of thinking and a lot of testing, so not taking advantage of that information is, I mean, there is something to be said about kind of discovering a game on your own and figuring things out and stuff like that. But I feel like there's when you're playing like a deck builder or CCG, like maybe sharing strategies is a little bit is not too bad of a thing, because I mean, in the end, you're still like, you still have a lot of agency, right? You can't just follow like a strict pick order and expect to do well. Like, you have to adapt to the situation, so it requires a lot of intuition, and that's really like one of the fun things I like about these sorts of games, being able to really act on the fly to what's going on. So yeah. Yeah, see, if I played on like no Ascension, runs get harder as you win. Win streaks are unaffected. I didn't even know that win streaks are... Huh. I could just try like no Ascension speedrun and show off. Although, yeah, we might be here for a little while, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back to Zatsudan and chill out and just kind of chat for a little while before ending the stream. And yeah, we might pick up Slay the Spire some other time after I've done some research. I haven't decided what I'm doing for next week's time slots at around this time, or well, normally I don't stream on this day at this time, but this is the makeup stream for the power outage. So my normal flex slots, I think I'm gonna stream, I might stream like a new card battler, or maybe some FTL. I know there's some people that have been interested in seeing more FTL, and I do want to keep working on that file, so maybe we'll do some FTL next week. And I mean, that's the nice thing about roguelites, is you can kind of play them as your attention kind of drifts between them, and you don't have to feel like you... It's not like a Metroidvania where you feel like you have to kind of beat it in prompt time or else you'll forget everything, and you kind of want to... You don't... At least I don't like playing multiple Metroidvanias at once, but with roguelites, like, I'm fine with having any number of active roguelites. Like, I still have, like, Enter the Gungeon, some others that I haven't, like, demoed, some games that I haven't even played yet that are, like, new roguelites that I heard about would be interesting, so there's a lot of options. I might try, like, maybe next week doing something new and something old. Well, not old, like something that I already know and something that's like completely new, so you get kind of the experience of both, seeing me react to new stuff and seeing me kind of flex my skill or lack thereof, as shown in this stream. I'm glad people still managed to make it and enjoyed themselves. I don't know. Let's get back to the Zatsudan real quick as we wind down. Hold on one second. Oh wait, wrong screen. Okay. I can do this. Okay. Maybe I'll move a little bit over. Okay. Oh wait, oh no! Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Sorry. I closed something by accident that I didn't mean to close. Hold on, wait, let's go back to... Technical difficulties for a moment. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I just winked out of existence, it's a thing that I do. Just, you don't do it? I mean... I'm right here though. You don't have to come find me. You'll be seeing me basically like 5 days a week. I feel pretty happy that I've been able to stick to this consistently streaming 5 days a week. We're on like week 4 now, I think. I don't know. The days have really been adding up over time, I think. So I'm actually starting to lose track. Before it was easy, but now there's been so much that it's starting to blend together a little bit. Let's see. I can look at my... Oh yeah, we're on week 4. The first week was like a short week because we didn't do Monday or Tuesday. But so this is technically like nearing the end of the 3rd full week or the 4th week altogether since I've started streaming, because I started streaming on the 29th or the 30th technically. Yes, rat. It took me. I was thinking like were-rat, like a werewolf, but a were-rat. I don't know. I feel like those end up being like low tier monsters. Like if you have a were-rat, like you're not gonna have a were-rat that's like a final boss. It's gonna be like a floor 2 monster that or something. I don't know. I need to drink some more. Hold on a second. Streaming during Dead Pop. Oh, sorry I didn't get to that until now. Yeah, what are you meaning by that, Virgil? Streaming during Dead Pop? If you're talking about the fact that like the times I stream at are kind of like dead hours in terms of just in general, I guess that is kind of true. I'm feeling a lot better. I was a little bit nervous, especially for like my debut. But now that I've had a chance to kind of get used to things and relax and get acquainted with the people that have been watching me and enjoying my streams, and the fact that I have company, and it's been pretty great. Yeah, it's a time. I honestly, I do think that maybe, like, it would be, maybe I'd be more popular if I streamed at, like, earlier time, but this is the time that works best for me, and, for now. Although, and I've always been kind of historically a night owl anyway. And so I kind of enjoy the idea of catering to fellow night owls and other people with weird schedules. Because yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. Like, you can't really predict what time of the day I'm gonna be up very well. So, but yeah, I've been really enjoying myself. Maybe even more than I thought. Like, I was a little bit worried too, because I really invested like a lot in streaming before I started with getting my model and various art and getting the assets ready and all this. So like, if I were to get into it and then be like, you know, a couple weeks in and be like, oh, I hate it. I really, this isn't for me. Like, that would kind of suck. I mean, it would be a thing if it happened, then whatever. But I'm really glad that it turns out that yes, streaming seems to work pretty well for me so far, at least. But I'm optimistic, so I think things are gonna be. I'm hoping, yeah, things will just look up from here. I'm gonna be trying to improve myself in various departments, not just in video games, but also various things related to like the Vtuber process. So one thing I'm I haven't really been spending as much time as I should have on it, but I want to learn how to make clips and because I've never really made like much in the way of clips before. And I know that they're pretty important to like a VTuber, especially starting out, but like just in terms of promotion and getting other people to kind of see what the deal is about somebody. So I've been sort of like, if you guys have any particular moments that like really stuck out in my streams so far, definitely feel free to clip those or just tell me like timestamps or something like that, and I can look into something along those lines. I mean, I'm gonna do like, I plan on doing like the fancy stuff. I don't want to just do like cutting out segments, but I want to do like, you know how people do like the cool zoom effects and like the text and subtitles and all that stuff. I gotta learn all that stuff. So and I've also been trying to watch previous streams to kind of find moments that I liked or I thought might be good to clip. And yeah, so expect something, and maybe in the near future, I might start putting out like some sort of video or clip-based content. And it really means a lot that I'm able to be that kind of VTuber for somebody that there are people that enjoy me. Honestly, like I feel like I've already like made it in a way. Like I don't know, like I think various people have all kinds of goals that they set for themselves, but I had kind of like a pretty modest goal, which was just that I could stream at the times I wanted and play the games that I wanted and have a non-zero number of people watching. So I've definitely been able to achieve that. None of my streams have been empty, and I've been able to have conversation and enjoy hanging out with all of you and my snugs, and I've gained some snugs, my adoring fans. Oh, that sounds so full of myself to say it like that, though. It's still something I have to get used to. Like, yeah, I mean, enjoying the process. Like, you know, well, I would like to, you know, grow as a VTuber and as a person. Like, I am also very happy and pleased and satisfied with things without trying to be complacent at the same time, you know? Basically, like, as soon as I'm able to catch my breath, I wanna be trying for like the next thing, you know? I don't wanna overextend, and I pretty much am I'm very much an at my own pace kind of person. And that pace might be unpredictable and sometimes really fast, sometimes a little too slow, but it is my pace, and it's what I end up sticking to. So yeah, well, I mean, like, clipping is definitely like a major aspect to, I think, like VTubing and probably to streaming in general, but especially VTubing. I think since a lot of things are focused on, like, I guess the personality and the character and sort of situations, so being able to show somebody, like, it's one thing to just see, like, what a VTuber looks like, but it's another thing entirely to, like, actually hear what they're like in a stream, or to get a sense of, like, oh, cause this is what kind of person this person's like, you know, cause you could have a completely different impression of somebody that that gets confirmed or completely overwritten by the stuff that you find out or end up seeing in clips. And I'm sure I've disappointed people already, and I'm sure I've surprised some people, and I'm sure people are in various degrees expecting or not expecting certain things, but I hope to fulfill the good expectations and kind of ignore the bad ones, basically. I really appreciate that. If I was able to kind of, I guess, show you the magic of VTubers. Well, not that you obviously already are familiar with VTubers, but if I could be that VTuber that you're able to, I don't know, get enjoyment out of, that's really one of my major goals. And I mean, and that's also, like, part of the reason why I want to get bigger as a VTuber. I would really enjoy it if more people were kind of brought up by my exposure to me, you know? It makes me happy when I can contribute to other people's happiness, you know? And especially when I can contribute to that happiness just by being myself and kind of doing what I want to do the most, and having fun and all that. So it's kind of like a dual benefit, win-win situation, you know? I get to enjoy myself and you get to have content that you enjoy, so, you know, that's... Yeah, it is a harsh world out there, and I've definitely had a lot go on in my life and leading up to becoming a VTuber, and I'm sure there's a lot of trials and tribulations in store for me, you know, but I just gotta face it with the best face I can, and do my best, and, you know, rely on the support that I get from others, and be willing to take breaks. You know, I know like a good deal of those those encouraging good pieces of advice. Stay hydrated, you know, all that stuff. Sorry, I'm just making sure, like, I'm trying to make sure that I haven't, like, missed anything, because I realize sometimes I'll like ramble, and then I might miss a message or two, which I'm just already realizing now that once things get a little bit more busy in chat, it might be even harder for me to keep up, which I'll feel a little bit bad about. But I'll do my best to respond to everybody as much as I can, and try not to miss anything for as long as I can keep that up. But please forgive me if I don't know what the future has in store for me, but I won't ever forget my slugs that stuck with me since the beginning. So thank you for everything so far. I wouldn't be here without you guys, really. So yeah, you can totally see it as a sort of home. I mean, like, I also think, like, the whole you shouldn't, like, rely entirely on, like, you know, I mean, I'm not, like, I can't be responsible for everything, I guess. How do I say this without sorry, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I just, you know, I realize I'm not like a therapist. Well, I have, like, therapeutic qualities maybe, and I might have decent advice from time to time, but, you know, I'm not like an official advisor, and, you know, I can't be maybe I shouldn't keep going about this, but I should drink some more water while I collect my thoughts. Yeah, that's how I see it. Kind of like fellow travelers, you know. While I mean, I would be more than happy to provide comfort and enjoyment. You know, I can't be responsible for it, and no one can be responsible for everything, really. So, you know, I wanna keep expectations realistic. You know, I'm really not the type of person that's like just kind of overdoes it on, like, oh, everyone can rely on me. I don't know, like some certain streamers that I'll just not name that really go heavy on the parasocial relationship sort of thing. And you know, I want to keep expectations realistic, and cause you know, I want to do my best to meet my expectations, and hopefully many of those expectations coincide with your expectations, and hopefully you're able to get enjoyment out of the things that I set out for myself and do. Yeah, I mean, you can never know how long you're gonna be on the same path as other people, and you kind of just gotta enjoy it for what it is, for as long as you can still manage to enjoy it, you know. Nothing lasts forever. I'm probably a very sobering VTuber. I don't know, like, I feel like I'm probably a little bit more serious, or I don't know. Some people have said mature, I guess, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, like the parasocial thing, like, you know, when people like rely too much on public figures for their happiness, like I don't think, you know, that's a little unfair to both people, actually, because, you know, you can't expect you know, it's hard for me to articulate this properly, I think. So I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. So I'm glad that I not only do I have some awesome snugs, but I have some awesomely down to earth and reasonable snugs. So that makes me happy. I got my snugs like right down here. Oh man, I just realized. Oh wait, no wait. Oh, because I just started VTube Studio. Oh, peering behind the veil. Hold on, let me... I guess this is fine. I was gonna say that, maybe I should put my hat on or glasses on, but this is a fair bit more relaxed. I kinda... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Behind the veil, you can see that. Yeah, I do encourage, you know, healthy lifestyles, healthy lives. I am doing my best to try to improve my own life and try to be as healthy as I can, within reason, within my capabilities. Like right now, I'm trying to stay more hydrated and try to gradually do more exercise. I want to get more active. And I've been doing that with, I started playing like Ring Fit and doing a little bit more physical activity to kind of help things out there. And yeah, just various things. You know, one's diet could probably almost always be a little bit better, I think. Most people don't have the perfect diets, and you know, everyone should have things that they want to improve about themselves, and I have plenty of those. So the Kumiko options. Yeah, this was a good stream. I'm a little sad that I didn't get all the way to the end, because the final boss, like the final Act 4 boss against the heart, it has such a cool battle theme. It's my favorite boss theme in the game, is the final heart battle. And it's not just my favorite in like Slay the Spire, but it's also like, it's definitely a contender for like really good top like boss battle themes. It makes me feel a lot of emotions, and I get those like those goose tingles on the back of your neck when I hear it, because it's just so like, I don't know, emotional and intense and cool, and I don't know. I really like boss themes and game soundtracks. I've been kind of really into them since I was a little girl. But I don't know. I just sort of like fell into it, and something about the combination of the music and the situations that you find them in, and the intense, epic culminations of like these stories. Like, I used to play a lot of JRPGs when I was younger, so that probably helped. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I mean, I have pretty modest goals. I mean, honestly, like when I first wanted to become an independent VTuber, it was kind of like in the overall like attempt or goal of trying to get into like Hololive one day, or to kind of get to that level. But I guess along the way, I realized I rather enjoy being independent, and honestly, like I don't even have thoughts of like joining Hololive or anything like that anymore, really, because I've seen like what independents are capable of in this medium, and I think there's a lot of room for growth even without being under like Hololive or anything like that. And honestly, I might even be happier with a more small and cozy crowd, because money isn't really the main issue with me. And I more want, you know, like a comfy and good connection and vibes with my fan base. And honestly, like I look at like Gura and others with like millions of followers, and I see their chats and just constant scrolling, and it's really overwhelming. So it's like I think of that getting to that point, and it's like, oh, I don't know how I'd be able to handle it at that point, but yeah. So I feel like the successful indie VTubers I've seen are a lot more like reasonable levels of success that would be cool to achieve like down the line, but like various like even if anyone's ever heard of Randon, he's an orc VTuber I recently got acquainted with, and he's really cool and does like XCOM and FTL and various and talk streams, and I really like admire the way his talk streams go. And it's interesting because, like, you know, he hasn't been doing it for very long, and his beginnings were pretty much like similar to mine in that, like, we had similar numbers of people in our debut, so it's kind of like shows me the possibilities, I guess, even in the early stages of growths, you know, like especially if I were to like start making clips and getting better at graphics design and, you know, spiffying up various things, and you know, who knows, sky's the limit, right? Yeah, Randon's pretty cool. And then, like, you know, there are other, I'm honestly, like, I haven't watched enough indie VTubers, in my opinion. I want to check out more streams. There's just so much things to do and so many streams to watch, and it's easy to just kind of try to avoid a lot of it. But yeah, there's like certain EN streamers. Like another one is Kamiko Kana. She's pretty popular, and honestly, I think like a level of popularity and a similar level as like Kana, or even like Hollowstar's like Aruran, Pizza Dad. He's one of my favorites, but he has a very modest, like, you know, in somewhere in like the 100,000 like follower, like thereabouts ballpark. And his streams are like there's always a healthy number of people, and chat's always flowing, but it's not flowing so fast that it's unable to be followed. So it feels like a cozy, like upper level for me to kind of aim for, you know. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of content, and honestly, you could spend all your time just watching like other VTubers, and you wouldn't even run out of like good VTubers either. That's the thing. Like, there's a lot of good. Oh, my music ended. Okay. There's a lot of really cool VTubers out there. And a lot of stuff to watch. So, I mean, if you try to be a completionist about it, you're never gonna win. So, you kind of just have to appreciate the streams you do make, and just kind of, you know, make the most of it. See what you want and enjoy what you manage to catch, and don't stress out too much if you miss something or another. That's, in my opinion, you know. I mean, you can still have like your certain favorites that you might want to catch more of, or even all of their streams. or like if you're watching the VOD right now, hi. Thank you for watching. Yeah, there's just there's so many VTubers out there. Like when I first got into VTubing, like when I decided to like make the commitment and like start my Twitter, like I hadn't really like used Twitter much before then, so I kind of had to get really acquainted with it. Hold on. Yeah, so I had to get like pretty acquainted with Twitter on my own, and I just basically like started out by following like VTubers indiscriminately. Like if it said they're a VTuber or if it said recommended based on this, I just followed them. I didn't even really look at like what kind of VTuber they were like, because I just wanted to get like a survey of like the community as a whole. So I just kind of followed all around and I just observed for some months. And then once I felt like I kind of had an idea of like what the situation was like and what were the sort of things I wanted to do and stuff, like, and then I basically just kind of cut out all the people that I had initially followed. That might sound a little harsh, but yeah, I just like removed all the people that were either toxic or I didn't jive with, or for one reason or another, you know. It's nothing like personal or anything, but you know, I think you should be able to shape your Twitter experience, definitely, because otherwise you can have a bad time if you're not careful on Twitter. It's very easy to have a bad time. So you have to do your best to avoid that. And honestly, like, see, I don't really like the whole mutual culture, and I don't know, all this, like, I feel like there's so much significance placed on all this, and I just want, like, I simultaneously want to take it seriously, but also not take it that seriously. Like, you know, if I follow or unfollow someone, I don't want it to be like the end of the world for them or for me, or cause them to, you know, seek me out or anything. Yeah, it is definitely an experience when you go from like just kind of looking at VTubers on the outside and then actually starting to interact with them. I mean, I think that's part of the magic of, I mean, VTubers, and not just VTubers, but streamers, and you know, people like me, and just, it's you can't get away from the personal touch, right? Like, even at the highest levels, like Gura and such, you know, I mean, they put a lot of heart and their personal touch into everything they do, and it definitely shows. And I think many people can see that and see the good and see what there is to be appreciated, and as part of the reason why they're so popular. So yeah, that's something that I wanna strive for, is being personable and, you know, being myself and doing my best, those sorts of things. Yeah, oh, the Niji Sanji is applied. Maybe I should apply. No. Honestly, like, one of the other things that's kind of made me suddenly not be as keen about, like, joining Niji Sanji or Hololive or trying to apply. Well, one, I don't. Hold on a second. Yeah, so, I thought about like, you know, Niji Sanji and Hololive, and well, for one, I haven't had much content to be made yet, so I don't really have much of a track record. But also, you know, when I was fantasizing about Hololive and all that, I was thinking like, you know, that I could one day have like this amazing model and done by an artist I really like, and be able to V2 on my terms and stuff. And I don't know. Well, I realized that if I was in one of those corporations, it wouldn't entirely be on my terms anymore. And also, I was able to achieve basically getting my ideal model done by my dream artist, Ramdear. I've admired her art and for a long time, and honestly, it wasn't until like I started looking at other indie VTubers and noticing the indies that like got these amazing artists, and just thinking like, you know, maybe I should try. I mean, I have a degree in Japanese, and I should be good enough with like help from Jisho and Google Translate that I should be able to communicate pretty effectively in Japanese. So I mean, you know, might as well try. And Ramamama was very kind and interested and willing to work with me. And you know, I was able to basically work with her to help my design and everything come to life, and you know, be where you are now. And also Suge Mama with the rigging, like I feel like, yeah, they did an amazing job, both of them, to the point where it's like part of the reason why I kind of don't want to join like Niji Sanji or Hololive is because I realized that I would have to like abandon this this model and all this that I've built so far, and I don't think I want to do that. Like I really enjoy, like, I mean, having my basically my dream model. So I don't think Hololive could give me a better one, to be honest. And with the way some of their rigging has gone, I'm even less enthused about that idea. So yeah, without mentioning specifics, like any holes in girls' chests or anything, yeah, I mean, I would recommend anyone who has sufficient interest and you know, the desire to try to do something, you know, to try and go ahead and enjoy yourself, you know. I think there are people doing all sorts of different things, like people who don't have full models yet and just use like PNGs can seemingly can be pretty successful and do pretty well, and like, you know, as long as you're doing what you want and you're happy with it. And you know, some people, it's like they just wanna stream and put out content, and you know, maybe a PNG is all they need for the time being, until later on down the line. For me, I mean, I realized I didn't really start streaming until I already had like my model and everything, but you know, it doesn't mean that everyone has to follow my footsteps. That's another thing that's kind of nice about VTubing is, you know, you can kind of choose your own path. You can look at, see what other people have done to kind of help guide where you intend to go. But ultimately, I mean, unless you're part of like a corporation or like Hollow or Niji, then it's pretty much up to you, you know, and the sky's the limit, really. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, like, I mean, even if you just have like a PNG that's like closed mouth and open mouth for when you speak and it lights up or something. I mean, that could work. I've seen a few different ways people do it, and honestly, I think it's more important that you know you that I mean people like you for you, you know. Specifically, I mean the all the accoutrements. Is that how you say that? Accoutrements. All the different things associated with VTubing. I mean, yeah, there's a lot, and you can get pretty like costly and elaborate with things, like, you know, at the level of like my model, or something a lot more simpler. But I think ultimately, as long as you're doing what you want, and I mean, if you're making content, that's great already. So, you know, you can't really be faulted. You know, if you're making content and other people are consuming it, then you've already made it like farther than so many people. So that's something to be proud of, you know. Rich philosophy unexplored in this medium. I'm kind of curious what you mean by philosophy exactly. Like, any sort of examples? Like, a fun dialogue. And you know, there are all kinds of options available, and I mean, part of it is, I mean, I'm sure there's at least a little bit of luck involved and finding the right people, and but you know, there's a lot of riggers out there, and live 2D modelers, you know, that you can rely on for doing, you know, your live 2D model and the rigging, you know, and at all kinds of price ranges, and you might be able to find something that works for you. Who knows? And I'm sure there's like many gems in the rough. You don't have to pay the level that I did necessarily in order to have a quote-unquote good model. But you know, as I just recommend that, you know, you do your research and you make sure you're not getting scammed, because there are a fair bit of scammers, it seems, in the VTuber sphere. The best safeguard to that is there are some like VTuber communities, like the VTube Studio Discord, and some of those, like and like the Live 2D Discord, I think they'll have like stuff where they'll talk about scammers, or like you'll have certain Twitters that are focused on kind of shedding the light on those sorts of things. Then that might be somebody you'd like to follow or check out, you know. And just to, you know, honestly, just Google search will take you a long way. And doing just a little bit of digging, you know. If it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. You know, just be careful. Don't get scammed. Yeah, and if you have a dream artist, I fully recommend, you know, going out on a limb and contacting them, trying to contact, because you never know if they'll be completely enthused about the idea, or not. I mean, when I messaged Ramamama, I was kind of, you know, I had no idea how she was gonna respond, if at all. Like, I mean, I totally thought it was possible that I just didn't really get a response, and I mean, that's fine, you know, people are busy, and have stuff going on and can't always, you know, handle stuff like that. So, but you know, I was very fortunate that Ramamama was so interested to work with me. And you know, I hope that something similar happens with you and your dream artist, or anyone that you want to work with. That would be great, you know. And you know, make sure you treat your artists properly and right. Don't mistreat your artists. Be good to artists. Ooh, what game series is that? I'm wondering. Yeah, I would say, like, you know, depending on how big they are as an artist, I mean, it can really, I mean, your chances change depending on who it is, of course, and you can't really say for sure what your chances are until you try it. But you know, you very well may be surprised, even if you weren't expecting. Just do your best, you know. Oh, that's fine. I was just curious, like, if the series, if I had heard of the series before. I might have to write down that artist's name. Oh, they did Utawareru Mono? I really like the character designs in that VN. Dori and Gura are... Oh yeah, I guess there is a Gura, isn't there? Dori and Gura and Areru and especially, yeah, I like... Wait, which one is... Which one's the smaller one? That's Areru, isn't it? I like Areru. I mean, Areru is good too. No, Utawareru Mono is definitely a VN with... It's more a VN with tactical RPG elements than a full-on tactical RPG. Yeah, it's definitely more VN than most tactics RPGs. So you can really call it just a... I mean, it's on VNDB, but then again, so is like Artanelico. And I would say Artanelico is more RPG than VN. While Utawareru Mono is more VN than Tactics RPG. Yeah, it's definitely more of a VN than like Artanelico is a VN. Cause I think the battles are kind of relatively few and far between and aren't like super... It's not like the last spell level's a complication. It's more like for story purposes, you know? Yeah, I mean, you know, VNDB has like various levels and some things you might kind of squint your eye at a little bit as to how they're included, but yeah. I need to stretch. This was a nice stream. And you know, I've been really enjoying the Zatsudan portions. It'd be cool if you know, down the line I'd be able to just have like just chatting streams that were just all Zatsudan and be able to kind of keep up with that. like I see Randon doing. He'll have like just, I mean, he does more talk streams than he does games. But and I don't think I would ever end up going that far, because I love games too much and there's too much I want to play. So I feel like if I were to do if I were to do Zatsudans, is more likely in the context of like this, where you have kind of long intro and ending Zatsudans and kind of more low impact game, you know, in the middle. I mean, you know, maybe down the line we'll have like just chatting streams, but generally I think I want to play stuff while I stream, because I mean that's one of the, I do want to play more games, so. And yeah, I am interested in having more, yeah, definitely if there's interest and people are around to talk, I'll be more than happy to just kind of hang out and chat. I still retain like a fair, I mean, I'm a pretty big introvert these days, but I still retain a lot of my like social butterflyness of my youth. I guess technically I'm more of an ambivert, but I think I'm more introverted than extroverted nowadays, and before I was definitely more extroverted than introverted, but I did have aspects of both. Yeah, when I was in high school, like before high school, I kind of was a little bit shy and didn't really come out of my shell, and then like freshman year of high school, I joined the drama club and the theater, and I was pretty much like the only freshman in my class that got involved with the theater. So like that was kind of where it started, like me having older friends and kind of learning and getting along with them, and yeah, like that's kind of where I developed like social butterflyness, and also like the band had a lot to do with it as well. Yeah, I definitely retain at least a decent amount from my extroverted days, which are coming in handy now. So yeah, I mean, I think actually this is a little bit more relaxing than normal. Like even because I think being in like this environment and being able to kind of like moderate my own experience and kind of be the only one talking out loud, it kind of helps a fair bit in making things more manageable, I think. Well, one, so you don't have people talking over each other, but two, it's a fair bit more taxing, I feel, to actually be on like one-on-one or many-on-one conversations or social interactions than it is with streaming. It's a lot more. That's one thing I like about I find about streaming, is that it's a lot more chill. I can hang out with a bunch of people and not feel taxed like I have been hanging out with a bunch of people. So it's very good. And it's definitely like a lot easier for me to kind of handle, and I can kind of, you know, manage my own experience and handle myself and all that, you know. It's good. Yeah, social interactions can be pretty draining, and honestly that's another reason why I'm happy about that VTubing has been going well, because I was worried about, like, you know, how easy it'd be for me to keep things up and be social and do things, and it turns out that I'm actually pretty capable of doing a stream where I'm pretty much always interacting and have it go on for 5 or 6 hours and not feel particularly like rushed or lacking, I guess. Yeah, well, I mean, introversion and extroversion. Oh, hold on a second. Well, I think the best way to think of introversion and extroversion is where you get your energy from, like where you recharge your batteries. Like, do you, after sufficient time alone, do you need to like see other people, like get all real social and kind of, I mean, you know, it's whether you kind of recharge from quiet time or more intimate one-on-one, and whether you recharge from like bigger social groups and stuff, and you know, okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna end the stream anyway in a couple minutes, because I'm getting pretty tired at this point, especially since like I went on so long yesterday, and I haven't gotten like a ton of sleep since then. But I do plan on sleeping a fair bit tonight. Yeah, it's been fun, definitely. And oh, one thing I wanted to say is tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. I sound like a TV. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow at the same time as this one, and we're gonna be finishing up Toho Luna Nights. So, gonna try my best to beat Reimu, and then after that, we'll figure out what to do from there. Whether going for 100% completion, or trying to get all the weapons at least, or maybe even just like switching to Slay the Spire. Who knows? Or talking about what Metroidvania I'll do next. I don't know if I'll start a new Metroidvania that same day that I beat Reimu, but we'll see. Alright, yeah, it's been fun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Badman, Racklad, Sala Cavallini, Vending Machine, for sticking it out till the end. I've been really enjoying hanging out with you guys, and it's been pretty chill. So okay, one more loop and then we'll end. Yeah, there's still a lot of things that I want to like improve about, just the streaming process and like stuff. We've already talked about some of it, like clipping and graphics designs, but even like, you know, like the design of the stuff during my stream. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to kind of like brush up over time, but you know, it'll come in time. Oh yeah, I've known about Utawareru Mono for like a long time. I have like an Areru figure, like a little Areru that I got like a long time ago. That's pretty fun. Oh, and Hot Soup, if you're still there, thank you as well. And anyone else who hasn't chimed in or hasn't been around or had to leave early, thank you so much. Or if you're catching the VOD, thank you as well for making the view count go up by 1. I really appreciate it. So yeah. So tomorrow we have the Metroidvania stream, and then Saturday is gonna be probably Mahjong, unless I feel like, well, it's probably gonna be mahjong. I don't know if I'm ready to do MTG. We'll see. Maybe I might be able to do like a sealed draft or a sealed tournament or something, perhaps. Or do just more mahjong. Oh, we'll see how I feel then. But for now, it's gonna be mahjong, I think. But yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in mahjong, tune in. I'll try to announce like earlier in the day at least if I decide to change to Magic or like the day before. Really depends on how. And then also I have like Guild Wars, Unite and Fight in Grand Blue to deal with. Oh, one more loop. Okay. So I'm gonna be a little bit busy with that as well. So it's gonna be a pretty bit busy like rest of week and early next week. So I definitely need to get a lot of rest. I'm gonna sleep pretty well after this, I think. Yeah. So anyway, I guess yeah. I'm gonna end the stream here then. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it once again. I know I'm probably sounding like a broken record at this point, but yeah, I really appreciate it, and thank you all for coming always. And I'll do my best to be the best I can be, and you know, shine some light on your day. Yes, have a good rest of the day, have a good night, sweet dreams, or a good morning, or be safe, all of those good things. Good night and good luck. All that probably shows that I'm kind of a boomer, that quote. Yeah, take care everyone, I appreciate it. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.